Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were spotted on a date at a luxury restaurant after the Three Eras tour night in Dublin. This world-famous couple both took time out of their busy Eras tour schedule to have a romantic night together. On Sunday, after her final show at Dublin's Aviva Stadium, the Lovebirds, both 34, dined with her bandmates and backup singers at the upscale restaurant at Fire Steakhouse Bar in Dublin. The happy couple looked cozy as they sat at a round table in the corner of this luxury restaurant with a number of other people. The group dinner came just hours after singer Lavender Haze performed her third concert in Dublin, with Kelce and a crowd of fans looking on. On this occasion, she wore a white high-low dress with red flowers, high heels, and her hair in an elegant bun. The NFL star wore an off-white linen shirt, gray pants and black sandals. In footage captured by a fan account and shared on social media, Swift appears to be holding a martini in one hand while Kelce holds her hand. To honor her boyfriend, she sweetly changed the lyrics of the song Karma for him to "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs / come straight home to me." After the performance, Travis waited for Taylor behind the stage and they both walked away waving goodbye to the crowd. Not only that, Travis also showed off a romantic act with Taylor that made the crowd go crazy with the action. Hey, the NFL star acted like a gentleman when he bowed and made hand gestures to introduce Taylor. This action was supposed to introduce his girlfriend to the crowd. He wanted to say that my lady. Earlier while Taylor was performing, Travis had a meeting with Julia Roberts. Cameras captured the fun interaction with Kelce and Roberts, and she seemed smitten with the Chiefs star. Maybe they're talking about the amazing party Kelce and Swift attended earlier this year at Paul McCartney's home in California. Given the number of big-name celebrities we know were in attendance, it seems likely that Roberts was there, too. Even if Kelce and Roberts didn't know each other before Sunday, they seemed to get along great. And Roberts has previously said she appreciates what Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes does, so maybe this is just football talk. However, some fans think Roberts is getting too close to Kelce. Others said that the movie star groped Kelce. Travis has now attended 10 shows of the Eras tour, starting last July in Kansas City before their romance began, when he tried to give her a friendship bracelet with a phone number "yours up there." Travis Kelce arrived a little late to Taylor Swift's third and final show in Dublin, Ireland on Sunday night. And despite the huge number of screaming fans, she immediately noticed the Kansas City Chiefs tight end when he walked right into the VIP tent. Swift was grinning from ear to ear while performing, and one fan caught the perfect photo showing her reaction. Some fans even think that Travis might have surprised the singer based on her reaction. They really are couple goals. With Travis Kelce rushing to get there in time for part of the show, some fans thinking Swift might having something up her sleeve for the final show in Dublin. It all began prior to the show when the screen was glitching. And then after taking the stage, she had a very interesting comment about playing her third and final sold-out show in Dublin. "Nights 1 and 2 were just warm-up shows for tonight," Swift said to the crowd. Then during her 1989 era, Swift repeated an outfit for the first time ever. All of this has fans thinking that Swift might be releasing the re-recording of her album, Reputation, Taylor's version, and with Travis' quick flight and late arrival at the show, people think he might not have wanted to miss the big announcement. Every single Swiftie in the world knows exactly what Taylor Swift's favorite number is. During her Fearless tour, the singer would write the number 13 on her hand in eyeliner. And that number has always held a special meaning. "I was born on the 13th. I turned 13 on Friday the 13th. My first album went gold in 13 weeks. My first #1 song had a 13-second intro. Every time I've won an award I've been seated in either the 13th seat, the 13th row, the 13th section or row M, which is the 13th letter," Swift said around the time of her Fearless tour, 2009 to 2010. "Basically whenever a 13 comes up in my life, it's a good thing." As for Travis Kelce, everyone now knows his number on the football field, number 87, and during his latest episode of the New Heights podcast, Kelce started it out in the perfect way, 1387, "I'm just saying it works," the Kansas City Chiefs tight end with a smile. Taylor Swift dedicates and sings "Clara Bow" to hero Stevie Nicks in front of her at final Dublin Eras Tour show. Taylor Swift thinks this Eras Tour audience member looks like Stevie Nicks, because it was her, Swift, 34, dedicated and sang Clara Bow, from the Tortured Poets Department album to the Fleetwood Mac legend during the surprise songs segment of the third Eras Tour show in Dublin on Sunday, June 30th. In Clara Bow, the 14-time Grammy winner name-checks Nicks, 76, as an it girl of her time. Much like Clara Bow was in the 1920s, you look like Stevie Nicks, in 75, the hair and lips, Swift sang at Aviva Stadium. Crowd goes wild at her fingertips, half moonshine, a full eclipse. Before performing the song, Swift teased the surprise performance. She's a hero of mine and also someone that I can tell her any secret and she'd never tell anybody, Swift said. She's really helped me through so much over the years. I'm talking about Stevie Nicks. During the performance, Swift sang how she thinks she might die if I made it big in Los Angeles, much like Nicks joining Fleetwood Mac in 1975. Swift mashed up Clara Bow with The Lucky One from Red, then finished her surprise song set with Midnight's track You're on Your Own, Kid, which Nicks said helped her grieve after the death of Fleetwood Mac member Christine McVie's death in November 2022, notably. Nicks previously wrote a poem in August 2023 that made it into the Tortured Poets Department album's written prologue, proving Swift and Nicks' connection goes deeper than the Clara Bow mention. Swift received a warm welcome upon arriving in Dublin for her June 28th to 30th shows, and not only from her hordes of adoring fans, but from one of the biggest musical groups to come out of Ireland, U2. Welcome back to our hometown, leave some of it standing. The iconic Irish band said in a handwritten note sent to Swift, as documented in her Instagram stories on Friday, June 28. The card, which came with a floral arrangement, was signed by Bono, The Edge, Adam Clayton, and Larry Mullen Jr. Already feeling that Irish hospitality. At U2, thanks for always being the classiest, the coolest, she wrote in text added to the social media post. The star-studded appearances didn't stop there in Ireland this weekend. Travis Kelce and Julia Roberts were also in attendance at the June 30th concert, seen chatting together in the VIP tent. Kelce, 34, went the distance traveling from a wedding in California the night before to see Swift perform. Kelce has previously attended Eras Tour shows in Kansas City, Buenos Aires, Sydney, Singapore and London, becoming a fixture in the crowd supporting his girlfriend. Swift also received a special visit from her Kansas City Chiefs boyfriend while on stage during her European leg. On June 23, Kelce made his Eras debut as a performer when he surprised fans during the pop star's London show. The pair, who went public with their romance in October 2023, coordinated in a tuxedo and top hat looks for the Wembley Stadium show. Kelce also danced and playfully dusted Swift's face with a makeup brush while grinning ear to ear during his on-stage appearance. Swift's next 3 shows following Dublin will be in Amsterdam in early July.